Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, on Jagee's Cookbook. Fasten your seat belts, put your seats in your upright position, and we're ready for takeoff. This flight would take around 30 minutes, and we'll have in-flight entertainment too. What we're going to, our destination, our final destination, is Indonesia, and this being a non-smoking sector, I would advise you please not to smoke, extinguish all your cigarettes, and we're off to Indonesia. Now this time I'm going to show you a very, very, very national dish of Indonesia that is called the satay. The satay is small pieces of meat which are cubed or in small pieces, and they're marinated in a special marinade and skewered, onto skewers and grilled or barbecued. Very, very authentic dish of Indonesia, and the Indonesians and the neighboring countries, like other Southeast Asian countries like Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, all have this. It's very popular. Satay is very popular there. Now, satay is very, very readily available all over Indonesia, right from street side restaurants all the way to top-end, upper-class, posh hotels. It's also included in traditional celebration feasts. Now, all over Indonesia, when you go to Indonesia, do try to eat the satay, because it is very, very popular there. And it is, if you go to Indonesia or any Southeast Asian countries, you don't eat satay, then it's a big loss for you. So what I'm going to show you today is chicken satays. Now satay can be either of pork, beef, lamb, even fish, even tofu. But here I'm going to show you chicken satay with peanut sauce, and also plain rice, some boiled vegetables. Yeah, wonderful. So this time, all of you fasten your seatbelts. I'm going to take you to Indonesia. Come with me. I'm going to show you here chicken satay, and for that I've got some boneless piece of chicken. Okay. Now these chicken pieces are skinless and boneless, and then be chopped into small pieces, small pieces. Now, what we have to do is we have to marinate these chicken pieces. So first of all, let us make the marinade. Now for marinade, we need 1 tablespoon of oil, sunflower oil, 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil, With that, we need 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. There. We need around 1 teaspoon of tamarind paste, or tamarind, Tamarind paste, that is 1 teaspoon. Now this is typical Indonesian cooking, where it involves, it's more or less like our Kerala cooking, because we also have tamarind paste and everything. Now, to that, we add half a tablespoon of lemon juice. Half a tablespoon. Now what we have add is around a pinch or 1/4 teaspoon of brown sugar. Now if you don't have brown sugar, no problem. You can add just white sugar. This is just to balance. Now it's not going to give you a sweet taste. It's just going to balance all the ingredients, because we have the acidity of the lemon juice and we have the acidity and the sourness of the tamarind paste. So to balance that, we're going to add a little bit of sugar, or we added a little bit of sugar. Now lemongrass. Now this is dry lemongrass. I got it when I went outside. Now it's not very necessary, but it does actually add the Southeast Asian flavor. Now, if you've got, or if you can get hold of lemongrass, fresh lemongrass is also good. The tender part of the lemongrass is really good. It smells of lemon. Just a little bit. And then we need spices. First of all, we need 4 cloves of garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. Just mince it in. Okay. All those of you who love chicken will love this dish, really. It's so easy to make and also a pleasure to eat also. So 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, just wipe my hands. And then we need around half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon, okay, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, and half a teaspoon of, or 1 teaspoon, because we Keralites love hot heat, so 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now what we have to do is just whiz everything together. The marinade is done. Now you can add salt, but see, the soy sauce, everything has salt in it, so you have to be careful when you add salt. I'm not going to add salt. I'm going to test afterwards, and then I'm going to see whether I need the salt or not. Now what I have to do is around 900 grams. This is 900 grams of skinless, boneless pieces of meat. Now breast meat is good, but I prefer the thigh meat, the chicken thigh meat, because the chicken thigh meat is very soft and tender. The breast meat, usually what happens, it's a bit stringy. So I don't usually use breast meat, but it's easy. It's actually your own convenience. You can add whatever you want. Only thing, it should be skinless and boneless. Okay, so 900 grams of boneless and skinless chicken, which is actually cut into small pieces. Okay, so now 2 of my fork, I'm just going to mix it in so that I don't have to get my beautiful hands dirty. Now, if you're doing it with your hands, please do wash your hands with water and soap and water, because raw chicken has salmonella bacteria. You should be very careful. As soon as you handle raw chicken, go to the wash basin, take your soap and water and wash your hands very well. So here I don't have to do that because I've got my 2 utensils to help me. Okay, now, yep, that's done. And what we do is we need a cling film. With a cling film, I'm going to cover this up. Okay. You don't need a cling film, you can just use aluminum foil, but make sure, because this has to go into the refrigerator to marinate at least for 2 to 3 hours or overnight. Okay, it's all according to one's own convenience. You have to marinate this so that all the flavors gets into the chicken. Okay, now just cut it. Now another thing, I'm going to give you a tip on this cling film. Now usually what happens is the cling film is very hard. It's very hard to get hold of the ending of the cling film. So what I do is, I'll give you a tip. What I do is I take the end part and I just crush it together like so that next time when you actually take it, you just have to take it like this. It's very easy. Otherwise, it's very difficult to find out the ending of the cling film, and it is very frustrating. Now, all we have to do this, we have to marinate this in the refrigerator. So come with me to the refrigerator, and voila, I have one already marinated. Okay, this is already marinated, and it has been marinated from since yesterday night, so it's been given real good time. Great. So what I have to do now is Before I actually grill, okay, the chicken, what I have to do is make the peanut sauce. Now, satay, chicken satay or any satay has to be, or it is accompanied with plain boiled rice and peanut sauce. Okay, this peanut sauce is a very, very crucial part of the satay. So how we make that is very, very simple. Okay, what we need is 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Okay, it can be smooth peanut butter or it can be crunchy peanut butter. This is crunchy peanut butter. 2 tablespoons. Okay, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. We need around 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And this is, we get Thai red curry paste. We get it on all supermarkets now. It's a certain, you get red curry paste, white curry paste, green curry paste. That's all used in Indonesian, I mean, you know, Southeast Asian cooking. And this is essentially, it's very easy to make. Now, you don't have to go and buy this. What this is, I'll tell you how to make it. You take 6 red chilies, which are de-seeded, okay? De-seed 6 dry red chilies. And with that, you add 1 garlic clove, 2 shallots, small onions, okay? A little bit of cumin powder, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of coriander powder, and then mix everything into a very, very nice paste using a little bit of oil, okay? Then you get your red curry paste. Otherwise, you get it in the supermarkets. Now, this I'm going to use around 2 teaspoons of curry paste. Okay, I need some help with this. Now, this is very salty and it is very, very hot. Now, we just have to mix this and we have to heat this through. Okay, let me find my... Just heat this through, do not let it boil so that it becomes a very smooth sauce. Now, together with this, what we're going to do is 200 mils of, we need 200 mils of thick coconut milk or coconut cream. Thick coconut milk or coconut cream. Okay. Lovely. Coconut milk or coconut cream. 200 ml. Now, just have to mix all this into a lovely, lovely smooth sauce. Mix and heat it through. Now, the red curry paste has salt, okay, and so does the soy sauce. So be careful when you add your salt. Always check for your seasonings, and always, you know, the amount of salt and pepper is all according to one's own taste. You can never say like half a correct measurement of salt or pepper or any seasonings, because that is all according, it's all customized according to your own taste. Okay, let this hasn't, now I need a whisk. I'll just whisk it through. It'll help me better. Now let this, you know, heat through and become a good sauce. It has to just come to boiling point, just to boiling point. Don't let it boil too much because, you know, it has coconut cream and it's going to split. We don't need that. Now, this is done. We carefully, wow, this is really hot. me get my mittens and we'll just transfer this here. And I'm going to grill my satays. Now for this we need our skewer sticks, okay? I've got some wooden skewer sticks here. You get that too. You get bamboo ones, you get wooden ones, okay? They're like long toothpicks. And all you have to do is pour some oil. Let me get some oil from my cupboard, yeah. And now this does have oil in it. So just add how much you really want. Then with this, just square on the meat, okay. What I'm going to do is I've skewered these meats onto a skewer and I'm going to grill it on a grill pan. Now you can, the same thing, you can barbecue it, okay, on coal, and you can grill it. Now I'm just pan grilling it. And let that become like 3 to 5 minutes per side so that it really cooks through. Then what we need is, along with this, we're going to serve, I'm going to serve a little bit of boiled rice, plain boiled rice. I'm going to use this peanut sauce, and also I'm going to give some, or I'm going to serve some boiled vegetables, carrots and peas. Now, it all depends upon what you really want. I'm just going to give you a full meal, okay? Now, my satays are done, okay? Golden brown, beautiful. What I have to do is, now, I have actually presented a serving plate, and I have upturned or served some boiled rice. What I have to do here is carefully put these skewers on. Now this doesn't get hot, so it's easy. It's an easy handle. Lovely. Now I'm going to serve here some boiled vegetables. It's got some carrots and some peas, which are just steamed. Okay. So it's like a healthy meal in itself. Lovely. So, done. Everything is done. My chicken satays are ready, okay? And so is some boiled rice, some nice steamed vegetables, and my sauce, all ready, waiting for you to be eaten.